Hello Pisces, Elsie here to do a reading for you, my friends. How are you? Thank you so much for dropping in here. It is a bonus read. I just wanted to come by and say thank you so much for all the ways you've been loving on this channel. Let's pick a deck here. Let's find out what's going on for you, Pisces. Oh yeah, we'll do this one for sure. Let's do this. Let's find out what's going on for you, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We are doing a bonus read, which means we're going to be looking at, hopefully, the current energy or the future energy. Whatever shows up in the past, I'll acknowledge it. And we'll see what comes up for you, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Pisces, please. Tell me about Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We've got the Page of Pentacles. So some sort of an offer or something is beginning brand new. Something is a tiny little bit of stability here. We've got the Emperor. Interesting. Feels like the Emperor wants a little bit of stability with you here. The Emperor, of course, is one who's going to stay stoic and hold back. Right? They're going to hold back unless they know for sure that you're going to agree to the terms. The Emperor isn't really got a whole lot of wiggle room. I'm just going to say this person is somebody who's trying to remain stoic. They're trying to remain in control. They want to be in control of the situation. And it feels like this person wants to make like a little offer here. Ooh, because they're scared. Very interesting. You make the Emperor nervous. You could be the Emperor. I mean, the Emperor could be feminine or masculine. Take it which way you want to take it. But we have the Queen of Wands here. I think what makes them a little bit nervous about, well, first of all, I think that they've been hurt before. I think that this person has gone through a long series of traumas as it pertains to maybe, whatever the situation is about. It could be about money. Could be about a job. Could be about a relationship. This could be your boss, right? But the Nine of Wands tells me that the reason that this person is feeling like a wounded warrior is because I feel that they've been hurt a lot before, but I feel like you make them a tiny bit nervous. I'm just going to say I'm getting a little bit of nerves from the Nine of Wands. And I think that the reason that they have the nerves is because of the Queen of Wands. It feels like you're somebody who's super independent. You do what you want. You're someone that other people admire because you're happy in your life. It feels like you're happy and excited. You're on this path that's really good for you. And I feel like this sort of weighs a little bit heavy on the Emperor. The Emperor feels like, wow, what is Pisces going to want with me if their life is already happy? So it's very interesting that someone who is so high level, someone who's very confident and stoic and holds back, and I'm not going to go in unless I know I'm going to win. This person, I feel, is feeling a little bit like the wounded warrior, feeling like you don't really need them because you're good on your own. What is this little offer? Tell me why this Page of Pentacles is here. I've got the Justice. Got Five of Swords and the Devil. Six of Swords is here. Okay. Well, I feel like the Emperor has a decision to make. It feels like the decision they're trying to make is, so first of all and foremost, I think that this Emperor feels that whatever offer they're about to make is going to bring balance to the situation. It's going to make something right. You're going to feel good about it. Now, the offer could be, can you come out and meet me for coffee? Because I do see this this Page of Pentacles as being an offer to meet face to face in the Pentacle world. Like, can we have coffee? Can we have dinner? Can we meet in the park? Like, it feels like first things first, the Emperor wants to create balance, wants to do the right thing. I think first things first. The Five of Swords tells me that the Emperor is willing to say whatever he or she has to say in order to be able to get what they want. Because I feel with the Devil energy and the Five of Swords, it's telling me that I'm willing to say and do whatever I have to say and do to create balance in the situation in order to get Pisces to say yes. I'm willing to say whatever I've got to say. So I think that the decision that's trying to be made here, and I don't see any twos, I'm just saying, I feel like there's a decision to be made here. And it is, do I try and talk Pisces into it, or do I move along? And so I feel like we got the Two of Pentacles here. It feels like this person is sort of trying to go back and forth on it, right? They're juggling a lot of things in their life, and they're wondering, is it going to be worth fighting for, or do I just move on? Feels like this person has a decision to make. I feel like they've been obsessively thinking about the outcome of this for a while. And it feels like with the 5 and the 1 sword with the judgment here, not judgment, sorry, justice. It feels like this person is wondering, do I move on, or do I say whatever I can say in order to get Pisces to listen to me, or to take my advice, like to take my offer. Tell me more about this offer here. Why are they offering? Why now? The 6 of Swords is here. The 5 of Cups. Oh, sorry, the 6 of Cups and the 8 of Cups, because they feel like they've missed out on a good thing. It feels like this person feels as though they've missed out on you, that they mishandled the situation. It feels like they feel that they detached from a soulmate, and now they're unable to stop thinking about you. And so that's why I feel that they are willing to try and say and do anything to get balance with you, or to at least get you to say yes to having a meeting, a face-to-face meeting, whatever that means, whether that's FaceTime or a meeting face-to-face, like in the 3D. It feels like it's in the 3D because we've got Pentacles here, right? Tell me about this 9 of Wands. It feels like this Emperor is kind of still at this time behind the fear wall. Tell me why the 9 of Wands is here. 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. This person is still trying to release some sort of heartache or heartbreak about something that didn't work out for them. It feels like there has been a tower in their life. So it feels like something showed up that shocked them, something like a quick ending that broke their heart. I feel like this Emperor is recovering from something. It feels like something that grew roots, or that we were going to start, or we're going to plant this pentacle, and then all of a sudden something showed up and it didn't go down. So I feel like this Emperor is trying to heal from something here. The Tower, of course, is this shift of energy. So I feel like the 9 of Wands is legit. I feel like this person is tired of being hurt over and over again. And they're used to being able to get what they want through negotiation, through saying what they need to say. They're a really good negotiator, right? This is somebody who owns probably multiple businesses, or a business, or somebody who is a person of influence. It feels like they're used to getting what they want through the manipulation of words. Now, when I say manipulation, I don't necessarily mean bad. I mean that this person is a debater. They're a person who usually gets what they want in business because they know what to say at the time to say it. They know how to get the business. They know how to close, right? They're a closer. That's what it feels like here. So what do they want with Pisces? What does this person want with Pisces? The Moon energy, the Knight of Cups. Very interesting. Ace of Cups. You know what's going to happen here is I feel like this person is going to show up in your life here, Pisces. Now, I don't know if this is a new person or an old person. It doesn't feel like this is a brand new person, I'm going to be honest. It feels like somebody that you already know, but somebody that possibly you're not aware is really wanting you in their life in that capacity. That's what it feels like. You could be dealing with an Aries, but of course all the kings are here, right? When the Emperor is here, but we've got Capricorn, we've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah. So what you don't know is that when this person calls this meeting or whatever it is, because it's Pentacles, right? It's a little more organized. It's a little more, it's not cups, right? when they call this meeting or ask you to meet them out, or can you meet me for a coffee or whatever it is, what you don't see, because the moon energy is things that you don't understand are going on under the surface, is the Knight of Cups. So this person's intention is to show you their feelings. Their intention is to probably bring you flowers or something, a small gift, a small trinket of some sort. There is like a love note here. There's a bottle of wine. Maybe they intend on buying you a drink. But it feels like here, with this moon energy, things aren't as they seem. So when they call this meeting with you or ask you to meet them, it feels like you don't suspect this, because this is not somebody that you would suspect wanted anyone in their life. Like you thought that they were a lone wolf. What does Pisces need to know about the Emperor? Four of Wands, Chariot, and the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like there is something hiding under the surface. I feel like this person's going to want to come to you or pick you up or send a car for you or something like that. They're not going to want you to meet them at the location. But the Two of Pentacles tells me that this person is in the midst of trying to make that decision at this time. So what they want with you is stability. Four of Wands is here. They want happy, fun, celebratory stability is what they want. And if they get that from you, I think that they're going to keep their feelings hidden for now. They're going to keep them under the surface. But I feel like this person is going to say, no, I'd rather you didn't meet me there. I'll come pick you up. Feels like they could be a Cancer energy. For sure, Cancer is usually kind of a take charge energy. I'll just tell you what to do. I don't think you're pushy, Cancer, but I feel like Cancer is more of a take charge energy. Feels like it's somebody who's really in balance, who really knows what they want, is what it feels like. And I mean, that's sort of Emperor energy. So what they want with you is they want to get some sort of more of a stable, they want a stable indication of what your feelings are for them. Because I feel like they're about to pull out all the stops. I feel like they're pulling out whatever they can pull out, because it feels like once they make a decision to go, it's going to be go time. We've got the Seven of Swords. So I feel like they're trying to feel you out, because they don't really know how you feel about them, or if you're dating, or that's why I feel like it's like someone who you know that's in your life, but not someone that maybe you've dated before. It feels like this person is somebody who I feel is trying to release the Nine of Wands because of some sort of tower that happened. And it feels like it was something that started quickly, ended quickly. But they're still sort of healing from a broken heart. So understand, they don't want to jump into anything right away either. The Emperor is not going to be jumping into anything immediately. The Emperor takes their time, and the King of Cups is here, and Scorpio will take their sweet time for sure. They're a planner. They're not somebody who's going to jump in right away. So I feel like this person wants to feel you out to see if you're single. Are you financially well off? Like, are you a person who is taking care of yourself inside and outside financially as well? It's like they're sort of poking and prodding. It feels like they're looking for a candidate for somebody who might be in their life, but they're being very stoic whilst using as much magic as they can and keeping things under the surface. It does not feel like it's deceit. It doesn't feel bad or awful. It feels like exactly what an emperor would do. The emperor is not jumping in, not showing their feelings immediately. This person is scoping the situation first, because the emperor has a lot to lose. The emperor is running the empire. He has a reputation. She has a reputation, he or she. This person has a reputation. They have a high-level job, or they are a person who carries businesses. Like, they have a lot to lose. So they're not making any quick things. They are very motivated to get what they want, but they're not making any quick moves here. We do have the Hanged Man. Yep, that's what they're doing. So I feel what they want with you is they want perspective. It feels like they've been holding back because they don't exactly know if you're single, what you want. Do you do your own thing? Do you carry your own mortgage? They want to know if you're attached to anybody. Like, it feels like they want to reassess the situation. They want to assess the situation. So the Hanged Man energy is telling me that what they're looking at is perspective. They're in a pause with the lovers. They're not really saying what they want, but they have a lot of feelings. They think that you might be really great to get to know, somebody who might, they feel with the Two of Cups and the Lovers, this is like a deep connection, that it feels like they can't stop thinking about you with the Six of Cups here. So this is somebody that you've had contact with before, that's in your life, and is somebody who now can't stop thinking about you. And so maybe you thought, well, maybe they showed up as the King of Cups and you're like, well, they're not interested. They're not interested. It is what it is, right? But I think that they were very interested. They just didn't show you under the surface that they were. Tell me what the outcome is here, please. What is the outcome, please? Look at the Ace of Wands. Look at the Eight of Wands. Ten of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles. Why the Five of Pentacles, though? Temperance. So this is what they're healing. King of Pentacles. So they do feel like you two are soulmates for sure. They feel like you're somebody who would be perfect match. Look, we got King, Queen, and Ten of Cups, that you would be their long-term happiness. The Five of Pentacles is because the Temperance is here. They're trying to heal, like being in this energy of being disconnected or feeling left out, feeling on the outside looking in, because I feel like there's something that's gone on in their life that's put them in the Nine of Wands energy. So I think that what's happening here is, if you give them the right signals, if you decide you're attracted to them, if you decide you want to try with them, if you decide, whatever you two decide, that I feel like this sort of comes up at some point. It feels like when you decide with the Fire that you want to have a new, exciting, sort of passionate beginning, things begin to move really quick into working toward a long-term relationship. Because this person is not dating. This person's not dating this one, that one, the other one. They're not hitting it and quitting it. This person is looking for someone who's going to be reserved enough or solid, stable enough that they can bring them into their life, and it's not going to cause bad reputation, cause a problem, cause issues with their business. They don't need the drama. They need somebody who's solid and stable, and I think that they see you as somebody who is solid and stable, Pisces. So I feel like if you say yes, this is what happens. If you say yes to this meeting here, this person is like, okay, be there in 5 minutes. It feels like this person is like, okay, it's go time, let's go. Right away. They want to take you out right away. We've got the Four of Pentacles and the Fool. Yeah, I really think that they're in the pocket of the slingshot here. They're trying to hold themselves back, but what they really want is to jump in head first. And but the thing is that, like I was saying, right, they're worried. They're worried that things might spiral out of control and then things come to an end after spending too much time. So I feel like ultimately they're looking for a commitment here, but I feel like this has spooked them. That's what it feels like. That it feels like they just need to get their crap together. It feels like they really do want to just jump in head first, but they know they can't. They've got to be careful because they're the Emperor. I'm just going to leave that right there. Thank you, Pisces, for coming here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go for now, friends, but I'll be back, of course. Sneak peek is coming up. You guys take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.